Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Last Week in Esports. I had an unbelievable week last week watching esports. I hope you did too. We had the Rainbow Six Invitational, which was unreal. Truly one of the best esports experiences we've ever had. Valorant qualifications for Masters Madrid started, European Rocket League, and more. So without further ado, let's dive right into it.
Baker, what was that?
Cloud9 are your E-League Major champions!
This is Rocket League!
The Rainbow Six Siege Invitational has come and it's gone, and holy shit, guys. When I say that this was one of the best esports events that's ever happened in esports, I truly mean it. I think this is top 5, probably top 3. It was in Brazil. The two teams that went to the grand finals were Brazilian. The two teams in the grand finals had twins, and one was playing on either team. Amazing storyline, unbelievable esports environment. The grand finals goes 5 games, 5 maps, and W7M Esports takes it home over FaZe Clan. It was unreal. I'm still baffled looking back at it. FaZe was up I think 5-1, 6-1, something. And W7M bring it back to win 8-6. Listen, there's no words to describe how amazing it is. And actually, I'm right here. I'm going to interject a clip of FaZe making it to the grand finals because I want you to listen to the crowd. Okay, it's an unbelievable experience.
Dan's not looking. The plant goes down successfully. Where's the counterplay? Where's the adjustments? Nothing. Nothing from Virtus Pro except a strong effort by Pashu. But an even better one for Vidaking. Full extended. Holding out in the post plant. A position every defender is so worried about. But can Dan, with his grand final on the line, juke him out? Happy feet. Happy feet. Combo incoming. It's nothing. Listen to this. Brutal. FaZe have played second fiddle this entire year. But the bridesmaids of Brazil might just have their day. FaZe Clan in front of a home crowd are the first team in the grand final of SI 24.
But Brazil takes home the trophy. Brazil, thank you so much for hosting it. Ubisoft, thank you for taking it out of Montreal and putting it in Brazil this time. Fantastic event. I hope everyone watched it. And if you haven't, go back and watch the grand finals. Immaculate job. Now, I'm not the biggest Johnny Boy fan, but I am beginning to recognize how good EU is, which is kind of at a bad time because EU looked really bad this week. Johnny Boy and just everybody else around the world has been giving their input on EU versus North America, how much better EU is than North America because the North American qualifiers look bad. Well, EU's looked awful. They looked awful. You take the world champions Vitality, who I love and respect and give them all the credit in the world, they went out in quarters. Okay. These teams, the level of play that we are seeing, it's almost like these teams are playing too fast for themselves. You know, Rocket League, every split, every major, every qual, the skill level goes up, and at this point, I don't know what's going on. But either way, EU happened, came and went, and Carmine Corps take it again, back-to-back open qual champs. Gonna go for a 3-peat. I'm pretty sure they've already qualified for the major. So shout out to K-Corps again. They've grown so much on me. I'm a member of the Blue Wall now. I mean, everything Komedo has done for the org, the teams, K-Corps crushing it just across the board, but especially in Rocket League, they look unstoppable. They go 7 games against Team BDS, but they end up taking it in what was a fantastic series. If you like competitive Rocket League, that's one to go back and watch. Valorant is back, and teams are beginning to play their qualifiers for Masters Madrid. And holy crap, this format sucks, and everyone agrees. It is truly awful. And I'm going to highlight one team here because it's one of the bigger teams. I'm going to highlight them, but recognize a lot of teams are in this exact scenario. So, Masters Madrid's coming up. We've already covered that. Teams have to qualify for it. And there's this just disgusting format to get through it. But let me break down some dates for you to really show why this format sucks. This kickoff tournament is happening now in February. Happened February 17th and February 19th for 100 Thieves. Because of their losses those days, they do not qualify for Masters Madrid. Masters Madrid is taking place the second half of March, which means that with this massive offseason for Valorant, 100 Thieves has come back, played 2 series, lost them both, and now will not play until probably the end of March, maybe early April. That's not fun, especially when you have these these teams spend a lot of money, by the way, to be able to play that esport. And then you have one of the most popular teams, 100 Thieves, not making it, and now they don't play for 2 months. It's not it. Riot, I think, understands how much it sucks, and I think they're going to get a lot of backlash from these teams and orgs. 100 Thieves is definitely going to push back because it sucks. But either way, quals are going on right now. We've been streaming them, watch partying them, if you want to check out the stream. But tons of fun. Obviously, there's been a ton of roster changes in the offseason, so we're getting to know the new rosters, getting to see who's going where. North America, EMEA, looking great, looking to be, again, on top of the pool. In case you haven't seen it, FaZe has been in the news kind of a lot the last year because FaZe is not FaZe anymore. You know, what it once was is just not it. And people have taken to the internet to really call them out for it. I mean, the FaZe Esports isn't the same. The content creators aren't the same. The whole of FaZe is just not FaZe. So they've been working to get back to, like, you know, that core tenets, the core, you know, what made FaZe. What has actually happened is that the FaZe shareholders have voted that FaZe can continue with their steps for a merger with GameSquare. This is really big news, just kind of in the esports front itself, because FaZe need this to, I guess, regain a little bit and get back to what FaZe really was. But it's exciting. I mean, if we can see this, we might see FaZe return to that, you know, prestige, the glory that the name FaZe once had. I'm sure there'll be more on that merger. GameSquare will probably announce stuff as soon as they can. But it's exciting news. In huge news, it has finally been announced. It's given a name. It's got trailers. Riot Games is releasing its new fighting game. It's called 2XKO. I figure, like, people are going to call it Double Knockout or something. I don't know what we're going to really call it. 2XKO really doesn't tickle my pickle, you know, not a great name. But it's exciting. This is going to be a brand new game for Riot Games, who is finally adding the S to the games. You know, in the last 2 years, they've started releasing more. This is really going to be it. This is their fighting game, first foray really into that genre. Definitely expect this to become a pretty big esport. Riot Games knows how to do esports well. Fighting game community is super devout and devoted to their core games. I think this one's going to fit right in. Super excited. I mean, we'll see what happens with it. Give it a year. The playtest is open now, or signups are open now to join the playtest. So sign up, see where it goes. Looking forward to it. The cast looks a little small. Obviously, they're still, you know, working it out, fleshing it out. But with how many league champions there are, I'm sure this roster is going to expand. So that's the coverage from last week. Again, guys, thank you always so much for watching and hanging out. Hope you liked the video. If I messed anything up, let me know in the comments. But if not, I will talk to you all next week. There's so much going on. We've got, like I said, the Valorant qualifiers still going on. Rocket League continues. There's ESL Dota. There's CS. So much to watch. So stay up to date. Keep watching. And thanks so much for being here. GG's.